There's a reason why they don't cost a lot of money. They're 20-year-old single.
How Zeratul foresaw the Keystone would lead us here is uncanny. It is now clear that it was this device's primary purpose.
Zeratul was in touch with an expression of reality beyond my understanding.
This place should not exist. It defies all decrees of science, shatters all understanding of astral mechanics.
I once thought we Protoss had reached the pinnacle of attainable knowledge. I was a fool. There is far more in the galaxy than exists within Protoss understanding, friend Karax. I know this now. Phoenix, you appear distressed.
Apologies, Hierarch. I have been pondering the events that brought me here. I have discovered there are holes in my memory. Battles recorded here in the ship's archives that I should be able to recall, but cannot.
What is it you have found?
Records of my defeat at Antioch, and being revived as a Dragoon. But this body, it is clear to me that I am no Dragoon.
There is more to those records, Phoenix. But what you uncover may not be desirable.
I am willing to face the truth, old friend, however difficult it may be.
Then I hope you find the answers you seek.
It is hard to believe we stand above Ulnar, the home of the Ihan-Ri, the Xel'Naga. Adjudicators theorized the Xel'Naga left Aiur to return to a place such as this. It is said they slumbered through the ages.
Zeratul believed the artifact would lead us unto hope. The Xel'Naga may be the hope he spoke of.
If the legends are true, then the Xel'Naga are below, awaiting their children to awaken them.
Then let us hope so.
Hi. My mother told me many stories of the Xel'Naga. The Keystone revealed this place to us. Perhaps Zeratul...
The Spear of Adun's sensors have located what appears to be an access way into the temple. Our starships are prepared to move on your command.
Oh, is this mission? Oh, this one's brutal.
Here lies the resting place of the Xel'Naga. We must find a way to unseal this access way if we are to awaken them. Grand Preserver, what do you know of the temple in the depths below?
Only myth, legend. Here upon Ulnar, the destined races will seek ascension. Their very presence shall open the way forward. I believe these celestial locks are the key. Our forces should claim them in the hopes the way forward presents itself.
Hierarch, the Tal'Darim are here. They are taking control of the celestial locks.
The voice's demands are clear. Keep the temple sealed.
As long as they control the locks, the secrets of the temple will remain hidden from us.
Warriors, engage the enemy and reclaim the locks. Amon will not have his victory so easily.
Our Stargates can now warp in Phoenixes. They are extremely mobile and effective at engaging our enemy across long distances.
It shall be as you say.
enough minerals. Amon's forces are inbound to our nexus point.
I am the voice of the Eclipse. I am the voice of the Eclipse.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough. You have not enough minerals.
Hierarch, the Tal'Darim have deployed a titanic warp prism. If its core is similar to our own, the reactor is made of pure solarite. If possible, we should destroy it and claim the reactor to enhance our solar core.
You have not enough minerals.
Gate, I guess. Double robo.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
We move on.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
For the record,
You have not enough minerals. You have not. You have not enough. You have not enough minerals.
It shall be. For the reckoning.
Once Amon's forces have been defeated, our warrior's presence should allow us to lay claim to the lock.
The lock is now ours. These energy patterns indicate once we control the other four, the temple will open.
Veraku.
You must construct additional pylons. Be on guard. Amon's servants are moving to seize a lock.
I am the voice of the eclipse.
Upgrade complete.
Veraku.
You must construct.
Amon's forces have claimed a mechanism.
Teleport successful.
You require my skills. I am the heart of darkness.
The locks do not appear to respond to our cloaked warriors. We must send others in their stead.
You must construct additional pylons.
I am here in the shadow. It shall be as you say.
You must construct. Upgrade complete.
Awakens.
Teleport successful. You have not enough minerals.
For the reckoning.
Has fallen to the enemy. We will need to retake it, quickly.
You require more Vesper.
I am here.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
I am the heart of darkness. You require. State thy bidding.
It shall be. I am the voice of the eclipse. Very well.
I am detecting another lock in enemy hands. Amon's forces are in a defensive position.
Very wide. Teleport successful. Darkness. You require my cold is the void. I am here in the shadows.
This Kantari ground and
We are one with the shadows. I am the voice of the eclipse. Very well.
Unacceptable command. We are teleport successful.
Veraku. Very
Engaging
well.
the enemy. Teleport successful.
Cold.
It is done. I am warping the vessel's cargo aboard for further study. I am detecting another lock in enemy hands. Amon's forces are in a defensive position.
Teleport successful. Our pylon is surrendered.
Veraku. Very well.
You require more. You must place that in a power field.
This warrior awakens.
We are one with the shadows. State thy bidding. Cold is the void.
Teleport successful.
State thy bidding.
Teleport successful.
A lock has been captured by our foes, Hierarch. We must be cautious.
We are one with the shadows.
Teleport successful.
We move unseen. It shall be as you say. There are
Our pylon is under attack.
Thy bidding.
The rock has been captured by our foes, Hierarch. We must be cautious.
Depleted. You must mineral field depleted.
I am here in the shadows. We move unseen. It shall be as you say.
All 5 locks have been captured, Hierarch. The access way is opening.
It seems Amon's forces have drawn back. I sense only a great stillness from within the temple.
Oh, it's the fucking.
Then we have succeeded. It will not be long before we see what fate has in store for us.
Wait, is this a Kerrigan mission? I think this is a Kerrigan.
I'm afraid the Spear of Adun will not be able to assist you inside the temple. Please be careful, Hierarch.
This is the mission. Shit, not enough for Solar Land? That sucks.
Since we arrived here, the Keystone has reacted strangely. It's as if it is attuned to the energies below.
Energies below.
Yes, void energies exude from this place. I believe this world is a conduit between dimensions.
And the Keystone.
Acts as if siphoning these energies. This is entirely different from how the origin point information was stored, as if the Keystone was reconfigured for a second purpose.
Let us hope that the Xel'Naga themselves can reveal the truths you're looking for. My warriors cannot aid.
The Starfighters have arrived, and they await your evaluation.
I am here.
I don't know why you want G.
The skies await.
It is a good day, Sunsai.
That's really good.
The sky.
It is a good day, Sunsai.
Even I cannot predict how this...
Amon's forces arrived here before we did. The temple may already be under his control.
Zeratul believed the other Xel'Naga were here, and that they would stand with us against Amon. They could end the war. My people could be free once again.
Then why have the Xel'Naga not answered us?
I am going into the Ulnar Temple alone, Matriarch. I do not intend to risk any more lives.
You risked your own life on the word of a traitor.
He killed your mother, Vorazun. That is true. But he was never a traitor. I do not wish for death, only to see Zeratul's visions fulfilled.
You will return. That much, I believe. Adun Toridas.
Oh, this is the
Vorazun,
mission.
I know not what I shall find below,
Mission.
but I know I must go alone. You are in command of the Spear of Adun now.
Until you return, Artanis.
Zeratul. Shakuras. Queen of Blades.
Cut her in half, Artanis.
Kerrigan.
Artanis, wait! I am not your enemy. I have come seeking the Zelnaga.
It seems fate has drawn us together. We should not attempt it further. The shrines call this place the Temple of Unification. The Zelnaga are somewhere within.
So far, all I've encountered are hybrid. I've been fighting them for days. Progress has been difficult.
The prophecies foretell of two ascended races, working together to seek out the halls of revelation within the temple. Only with both present will the shrines reveal the means to awaken the slumbering Zelnaga.
I've never cared much for prophecy.
And yet, despite our history, here we stand, together. Perhaps you should start. Our destiny awaits. There can be no doubt. Let us make for the shrine. It seems the temple...
Rebind. I sworn I rebound this. The heck is Kerrigan? I don't see her. Olnar, here.
Halt! Do you sense that? A great power awakens within this construct.
Purity of form. Purity of essence. Prove your strength.
No time like the
I
present.
don't give a shit. Fuck your stupid hero mission.
So the constructs hold the keys. Good to know.
Let us proceed. These devices emit solar energy. We should gather them.
Our knowledge is your heritage.
Look out! Hybrid! Another construct. We'll have to destroy it to open the doorway. Answers.
I serve my people.
Yes?
Change. Harak and Vayash. Our path is... A key is still missing. We shall prevail. Kerrigan, the construct is coming for you. Strength. Dawn will come. I serve my people. Dawn will come. A bold plan.
Come on, keep on going.
With honor, I lead.
Boldly.
Harak and Vayash. Fate is with us. The shrine still functions. There. It gathers power. It should be active shortly.
Friends of yours?
Not quite. It appears Amon's forces have found a way into the temple. We must slay them all.
I think I'm starting to like you, Artanis.
I serve my
Yes.
and the future is ours. Our destiny awaits.
I am
Shall prevail.
boldly.
There can be no doubt.
I need answers. I've come this far. Let's finish this. Then we can see what your shrine has to say.
I see now. The Xel'Naga were the first. Born within the void. Their sacred purpose was to cultivate life and perpetuate the infinite cycle. At a new universe's creation, they take a physical form. If destroyed, they are thrust back into the void. All of this time, they have waited for us to assemble the Keystone and find our way here. Amon indwells my people, possessing them through the Kala. But he has no physical form. If he were separated from the Templar, he could be forced back into the void.
Come on, Artanis. We've still got a long way to go.
A bold plan. Our path is clear. It seems you were correct.
Well then, shall we?
Our destiny. I serve Harak and Vayash. With honor, the future is ours. It appears the Tal'Darim are preoccupied. We should engage them while they are fighting the constructs.
No.
Our destiny. Stay close to each other. My psionic abilities can mend our wounds. Together, we are strong. There can be no doubt.
What fools you are to attack me!
The future is ours. Together, we are... This passage has caved in as well. Wait. Hybrid.
Allnar shall serve as your tomb.
Dawn will come. Together, we are strong.
Our heritage is your future.
They're fighting another construct.
There can be no doubt. Our path is clear.
Come on.
The future is ours. The Tal'Darim are breaching into the Hall of Revelation.
Ready your blades, Templar.
Change is upon us. Arak and Gaiash. Our destiny awaits. I swear. We shall prevail.
Looks like we've earned a breather. You're up, Artanis. The shrines look like they're covered with pictograms. How do you know what they say?
Communing with the shrine is more than reading carvings. Each atom of the stone has been placed with meaning, purpose. It was here, from Allnar, that the Xel'Naga began to seed the universe with life. They created us, just as they gave life to a numberless assembly of races in other universes. Every time, they observe and identify the potential of their offspring, never interfering. The infinite cycle will always be the same. Two races are destined to emerge. One, pure of essence, an indomitable spirit capable of great change. And one, pure of form, a being capable of vast psionic potential, able to house the essence of a Xel'Naga. Purity of essence and form, the Zerg and the Protoss. But if the Xel'Naga do not interfere, then it was Amon who uplifted my people. All we thought was the Xel'Naga was a lie.
Come on, Artanis. We're not far from having some answers.
I believe this must be the final hall.
Wait. The doors are open. The construct's destroyed.
The shrine is under attack. This can only be the work of Ta'Dharim. Delay no longer. Our salvation will not be stolen. Our path is clear.
Let's get to that shrine.
The future is ours.
I've come this far.
I serve. It's clear. There can be...
The Dark God has received death, Canon. We shall deliver you to it.
Honor by me. The future is ours. I serve my people. There can be no doubt. A bold plan.
By blood and fire, we will be reborn.
These people are maniacs.
Together, we are strong. I serve my people. There can be no doubt. Strength in unity. The future is ours.
Our future is as one in the void.
Our destiny awaits us. For Zeratul! For Aya!
Oh my dark souls.
Done. Do your shrine thing, Artanis. These gods of yours have a lot to answer for.
Ahead of us, within the Chamber of Ascension, the Xel'Naga have slumbered as civilizations grew, fell, and formed again. They will awaken when the two destined races arrive. Then, the elders among them will give their lives to bestow their essence. And pure of form and pure of essence will be reborn as Xel'Naga, shepherds of the infinite cycle.
So, what do you say? Ready to meet your maker?
Indeed. Come. The Chamber of Ascension lies ahead, and our salvation within.
Something's not right here.
The Xel'Naga.
They're dead, Artanis.
Amon.
Now you see. With the essence of the great betrayer, your people fulfill their purpose. My host body is forged. With it, I bring an end to the cycle. An end to the infinite suffering.
My will is not so easily broken, Amon. The Firstborn shall fear you no longer!
Yeah. I have COVID. I feel like I'm getting slightly better though. Yeah. It's the coughing's less bad, but I have a lot more mucus in my throat. It's making me sad.
Matriarch, there is a massive output of void energy spiking from the temple below.
Target the epicenter.
I do not come as your enemy, Dark Templar. You must listen to me, Matriarch. Amon's trap is sprung. Your leader is in grave danger.
You think us fools?
Yes, but that is irrelevant. What is relevant is that Amon has opened a gateway to the void. Dark energies pour from within, and they will burn through your precious leader and any who oppose Amon. I can guide you to Artanis before this fate befalls him. If we are bold, we can stop the Dark God's assault.
Am I to believe that the moment you're released, your blade will not be in my back?
You waste time. Lower your blades. I am Alarak, first descendant of the Tal'Darim. Amon has betrayed my people. Retribution will be claimed for this, and if your hierarch survives, he will aid in it. Make your decision.
You will take us to Artanis.
Most wise.
I have brought an additional defensive ability online, Matriarch. Please visit the Solar Core to configure it.
Shield overcharge, yes. Let's get some shield recharge, I guess. That's nice. Shield overcharge is insanely good.
Matriarch, the Keystone has begun absorbing void energies at an unprecedented rate.
Then this Tal'Darim speaks the truth.
Void energies flood from the temple. With each passing moment, the threat grows. I do not trust him, but all data points to the scenario he describes. A gateway to the void has been opened.
Is there any way to pinpoint Artanis?
No. The energies are making us virtually blind.
Gavin,
We
you
must
just
put
take
our
a
faith in this
spoon, and then you
Tal'Darim.
take the ice cream
It
cup and
pains
you
me
put
to
in
do
ice cream,
so.
but it's not hard. You do that.
Never turn your back on it.
This Tal'Darim has brought warriors with him.
Where does my
Perhaps
prey
there's a
hide?
benefit to his presence after all.
I need some dinner, I guess. Not a lot. Okay, fine. Fine. Okay, bye. Hey, bird. Let me see.
Rohana! Rohana!
You sought honor, and now you have found it. The cradle of life, both your beginning and your end.
Release her, Amon.
Do you seek deliverance within these empty halls?
I like his
You will find none here. Only the truth of the Xel'Naga's failure.
Let her go!
I offer a gift. Release in oblivion.
Silence!
I did not invade your ship to make idle
Yeah, I love
chatter.
Alarak.
If you heed my words, your hierarch will live. You are unworthy of my
You
conversation.
are unworthy of my conversation.
You,
We haven't much time.
Kathy, you know Ventress does the voice acting.
your
for the
hierarch is apparently
patriarch
unaware of the
Daenerys
danger
and
closing in
whatever.
around him. If you desire his safe return, you will send your warriors to these coordinates now.
Ah, it's so pixelated. Look at that spinning. Oh my god, we're just spinning so much. Earth's spinning so much.
This path will lead your forces toward Tanis. I have done as I promised, Dark Templar. Now go tell your hierarch. I am waiting for him.
Matriarch, our High Templar have volunteered to aid you.
The loss of the Kala was not easily borne. But we are ready to serve once again.
They don't have their big...
Templar, I thank you for your bravery in this dire time. We will recover our hierarch.
We are focused once more. We continue on. For art. Unleash psionic storms, brothers. Let these hybrid thralls feel the wrath of the Templar.
Of the Templar.
I heed the call. As ever, I serve. I have heard of these Terran specters. Focus their energies into a feedback loop. They will not bear it. We continue.
To me, my swarm!
Templar, join us, quickly! Your thoughts are clear. Vorazun, your forces have arrived just in time. Amon has opened a portal to the Void. It must be shut down before it tears us apart.
Agreed. My swarm and I will bear the brunt of Amon's power and buy you time. But it's up to you to seal that portal.
The gateway draws power from these void crystals. We will need to destroy them if we are to seal the gate.
Then it shall be done. You have not enough minerals.
The darkness is approaching my hive cluster, Artanis. I hope you're getting ready to disable those crystals. I'll continue sending as many Zerg as I can spare to help you. Fight well, Templar.
Is there a natural we can take her
Antaro Tassadar. Tanis. As ever, I serve. Our power shall serve. Our spirit.
No way, I think I only make the wall to
Hierarch,
not kill
I am detecting several energy sources hidden across the temple. They appear to be Xel'Naga vessels, ancient power sources. If we can locate them, I should be able to use their energy to free up additional solarite from the Spear of Adun's core.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not construct additional pylons. You have not enough minerals.
Do you have how much is this? Is there a reviver like
have not enough minerals.
Chosen, slay these heretics in Amon's name!
I will comply. We've secured a Zelnaga vessel, Karax. Prepare for transfer.
Unbelievable. Despite eons of inactivity, these devices are still at full power.
Yeah, I don't really want diabetes mode. Okay, bye, love you.
Cassar de Templari.
The swarm is engaging our enemy. Your Templar are welcome to join in the hunt.
I will. Let our enemy know. Crystal defenders have fallen. Move in and destroy it. Upgrade. You have not enough minerals. You must place that in a box. You have not enough upgrade.
Crystal destroyed. Sensors are showing 3 more remain, Hierarch.
You have not enough minerals. Your thoughts are heed the call. My charge. Our power shall serve. The dark. For Artana. Not enough minerals. Cassar de Templari. I heed the call.
Is there anything up there or no?
As ever, I serve. Olak Natal. Secure. Destroy it as soon as possible.
I'm going to secure a crystal myself, Artanis.
Hello?
Jonathan?
Yeah?
Yeah, so the ribeye, they only have ribeye steak, and it's $12.99 a
Oh,
pound.
that's not bad. Are you able to cook it, or do you want me to cook it? Like, what?
The Korean style, you know how we have the like a table stove, like mini stove, and then we put it on the table.
Mom, is this a Costco ribeye? Is this a Costco ribeye? That's not gonna work. Listen, that's not gonna work. It's like really thick.
Something that's workable, I'm saying.
Mom, what if I just cook it on the grill?
I mean, they have, they sell now shabu shabu.
What's shabu shabu?
It's basically thin meat that you can actually make it into soup, or like dip it into soup really
Like how
thin.
thin? Like half an inch?
Yeah,
1
like
inch?
the bulgogi kind of meat.
So how thick? Like half an inch thick? An inch thick? Like how thick is it?
It's a really thin,
It's like bacon thin?
like how you can dip it in the soup thin.
Like bacon?
Here, let me show you.
Like bacon that thin? Or are you talking like what are you talking? Mom, the thing is, I don't know if I'm gonna be in a position to cook in like. Honestly, I think I can. I think I think I can cook it in the grill outside in a couple days. What?
And I'm not talking about grilling. I'm talking about, like the Korean style.
Mom, you can't do that to me, and especially Costco steak.
This kind.
How much is it?
Meat, loin, fat.
Loin's not good. Mom, let me look at the ribeye, right? And then how much is a New York strip?
Times.
No, Mom, how much is the how much is the ribeye and how much is the strip? Because I do want to cook. I haven't cooked in so long, and I really want to cook it. That's not a good cut. But how much? How much per pound?
I said $12.99.
And then how much for the strip?
The strip. 1 second.
Also, I don't really need dinner. I need a bowl of curries, so I'll eat a little bit, but not a lot. How much is the strip? No.
To manage.
No.
Freeze it. If you want to eat meat. No?
No. How much is the strip, Mom?
Strip. There's two kinds. One is $12.99.
That's not New York strip, is it? That's not strip, that's chuck. It should say New York strip steak, Mom.
Oh, New York strip. Oh,
Yes.
New York strip.
That's a chuck. It's not the same thing. Not even close. Those are ribeyes.
That's not what I want.
No, but that's what I'm gonna cook. I want to cook it.
You can mix it with, you can like eat it with a wrap.
Why can't you eat this with a... Mom, listen.
It's $9.99.
Okay, well, to get that, that's a lot cheaper. Let me look at the cuts. Mom, you can't do that with a Costco steak. You need to go to like a thinner cut, like a 1 inch cut or like a half an inch cut. Like something you get at ShopRite. Costco's where you get the thick ones meant for eating whole. That's why it's thick and that's why it tastes good, because you can eat a whole.
So maybe I'll right?
I suppose I can cut it in half, but that's not ideal. You'd want to cook it whole.
The Korean
Let me look at Mom, let me look at this strip. Let me look at this strip.
This is top sirloin.
I don't want top sirloin. Let me look at the strip, please.
Jonathan, if you're not well enough to...
I can cook it. I can cook it, okay? I'll cook it. Let me look at it. You get close? The video quality is awful. That doesn't look... Actually, here, let me Google Duo, because that's better than this one. I can actually see shit in that. Let me call you back. Let me call you back, Mom. Give me a sec. Give me a sec! I'm calling you back! I can't see it. Where's meat? Meat. god, why aren't you picking up? Hello? Hello, Mom? Why don't you pick up? Well, I want to look at the meat. Let me look at it. Can No, I want to eat it and cook it. Let me look. Please, let me look. Why don't you... I'll cut it up for you. I'll slice it up thin. I'll take one of them and I'll slice it up for you, Mom. Don't worry. Okay, I know how to use a knife. Okay, let me look at the strip. That's a ribeye.
Ribeye?
Yeah, ribeye is a lot more expensive, and those two don't look good. Okay, next. That one, no. 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 Wait, let me look at the other ones. No. 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 Wait. That one looks okay. Hold on to that one. Let me look at the other ones. That one looks good too. Alright, what's the one under? Let me look at the other ones. Which one do you think looks the best so far? No. That one looks okay. No. That's it. Which one do you think looks the best from the ones I said yes to? You think that one looks the best? Because, like, the video quality's not super good on this one. No, that's a no.
I like this one.
Yeah, I agree. That one looks good. Top one doesn't look super good, but, like, the bottom three looks fine. Alright, Mom, when you get back, I'm gonna prep them, okay? I'll dry brine it when I get home, okay? Just stay out of the kitchen, because I don't want you to get sick. Alright, bye. Love you, bye.
Okay. If you wish.
2 crystals destroyed. I suspect Amon's forces will not let us take the next 2 so easily.
Hybrid are moving to attack our nexus point. Ready our defenses.
As ever, I serve.
Artanis, hurry up and disable those void crystals. My hive cluster is taking a beating.
Purpose. We continue on.
The second Xel'Naga power source has been secured. I only detect one energy signal left.
This warrior awakens. I will.
Is under attack.
Stop killing my fucking Templar, you idiot.
We are focused once more.
Cassar data. This warrior awakens.
What the heck's the last?
As you have not enough minerals.
Your thoughts are.
attack in there. Jesus Christ. 12 minutes.
Two crystals destroyed. I suspect Amon's forces will not let us take the next two so easily.
Hybrid are moving to attack our Nexus point. Ready our defenses.
Artanis, hurry up and disable those void crystals. My hive cluster is taking a beating.
You have not enough minerals. You require more. You have not enough minerals.
For your thoughts.
Free of defenders. Our warriors can destroy it whenever you are ready. Only one remains, and the portal is growing unstable. We must destroy the final crystal, and do so with haste.
Hybrid inbound on our Nexus point. Warriors, intercept them.
Focus on the void crystals, Artanis. The enemy bases can wait until we're good and ready.
State thy bidding.
The second Xel'Naga power source has been secured. I only detect one energy signal left.
You require more Vespene gas.
My swarm moves against the crystal. Join us, Artanis.
We are. You have not enough minerals.
We'll group up with Kerrigan and we'll wait for... I feel it's going now. We have...
Not enough minerals.
Warrior awakens.
Where's Kerrigan?
Unit wisdom.
We shall turn back the tide of Amon's darkness. We fought well this day, Kerrigan. Join us. Together, we can defeat Amon and send him back into the void.
My swarm was broken here, Artanis. I'll need time to rebuild my forces.
There is no time. My people are being consumed. Their very flesh turned into Amon's own. I cannot wait.
Then you must do as I have. Gather allies, subjugate enemies, do whatever you can. to ensure victory. Survival is never pretty.
We are very different leaders, but I thank you nonetheless. Until we meet again.
Artanis, Hierarch of the Twilight Council, Warlord of the Templar. I had expected so much more. Arrogance! Watch your words, or my blade will watch them for you. Oh, that's hardly a way to speak of one who saved your master's life.
You care little for my survival, Alarak. What is the true reason you've come to me?
Our god broke his ancient covenant and cast us low. These are lies, Artanis. I am the liar. Are you not but a lie incarnate, machine? Protoss.
Speak your peace, Alarak.
The Tal'Darim's death fleet amasses its slain, awaiting the start of a full-scale invasion. I come with an offer. You will aid me in invoking a challenge for the right to rule mankind as High Lord. And in return, I will grant you a cessation of hostilities between our people.
Phoenix, rally my advisors. It appears we have much to discuss.
Ah, Artanis. I believe I will serve you more effectively from here. Besides, I would rather Alarak remain where he can be watched.
Powerful psionic warriors have joined our ranks, Hierarch.
Order me
You
to
must choose among them.
Vanguards.
Cassar de Templari. Cassar de Templari. Rohana, do you not see why you must sever your nerve cords? I cannot allow you to fall under Amon's sway again.
The Khala was created in our darkest moment. Only its light was able to bind our people to give us unity. We are born into it, and when we die, our spirits become one with it. It is worth fighting for.
And now Amon uses it against us. It sustains his existence. Its time must end.
Artanis, through the Khala, our every thought and emotion are made as one. I feel his thoughts and emotions swirling like a vortex throughout. He does not realize it, but here, within the Khala, he is vulnerable.
How?
Just as he can see into me, I can see into him. We can use this to our advantage, Hierarch. I know it.
It is not worth it.
Please, I only ask for time.
Nothing was as it seemed. We came to Ulnar to awaken the Xel'Naga and receive their aid. Instead, Amon nearly killed us. I fear Zeratul prophecy is no longer clear to me.
He was closer to the truth than I thought. The Xel'Naga did rest here. Had they lived, I think they would have given us their aid, just as Zeratul said. If nothing else, I will grant him that.
Matriarch, your words surprise me.
Perhaps your counsel has proved influential in some regards.
Then I will endeavor to give you more of it.
I said some regards, Hierarch. Not all.
Hierarch, I believe I have found a way to save our people. As Zeratul foresaw, this keystone can indeed be our salvation.
Explain yourself.
As we have seen, the keystone was designed to be found and assembled by those who would ascend to become Xel'Naga. After leading them to Ulnar, It would also expel its stored energy to awaken the slumbering Xel'Naga. The keystone siphons energies and redistributes. Essence, matter, information, consciousness. To this device, they are all the same. I see that now.
This is how it cleansed Kerrigan?
It extracted the essence that forged her into the Queen of Blades. Then it used that energy to release Amon from the void. If I can discover how to control the keystone, we could use it to extract Amon from the Kala and save our people.
Then Zeratul has led us to hope after all. Continue your research, Karax. We have a war to take to Amon.
Shit, I need shield overcharge. I mean, Bolt Strike is good enough. 50 plus 100. I think I prefer overcharge, honestly.
You were right all along, Hierarch. I am little more than a clone of your friend Phoenix. The Tal'Darim speaks truth. I am synthetic, a replication, a lie.
What did you find in the archive?
My death, my rebirth as a dragoon, and then my death at the hands of this Queen of Blades. I am not Phoenix, yet I hold his memories as if they were my own. I must have time to consider this.
You are a warrior, Phoenix. Whether you identify yourself as my old friend or not, know that I believe in you. And I believe you will help me destroy Amon's armies and save our people. Do not waver because of this knowledge.
I will try, Hierarch.
You must know Amon will destroy you.
If you have such faith in him, why are you here?
Oh, I merely voice the inevitable. I know the true power of what you face. I said destroy you, not I.
I have seen enough. His hubris will be his undoing. It is a flaw I also see in you.
I believe I like you, Hierarch. Your bravery is commendable.
Join me then. Together, we can defeat him.
I cannot tether my fate to yours. Hatred does not burn within you as it does in me. You do not see through the agony of knowing all you believed in is a lie, and that your only solace is found in the destruction of your betrayer.
No. Amon corrupted my people, and now turns them into a hybrid abomination. My rage burns brighter than 1,000 suns, and soon all will see my wrath unleashed.
Then this is something I hope to witness.
The Void Portal within Ulnar has been sealed, but a greater threat looms. Amon is transforming our people into a host form.
While we were focused upon Ulnar, he has unleashed the full might of the Golden Armada, using our own weaponry to eradicate life from planets across the Caprulu sector.
Our current forces are not powerful enough to engage the Great Fleet, but Amon's other servants run rampant across the sector.
Then we should strike immediately. Eliminate his outlying forces.
The ancient purifiers were designed for war. If we reactivate them, we can build our armies and destroy Amon's Zerglings in one fell swoop.
Assuming they do not turn on us first. The Purifiers possess no loyalty, no honor.
You waste time bickering. The Tal'Darim's death fleets are your threat. I alone can challenge Malash for the right to rule and bend his army to my will.
Do not forget Mobius Corps. They are rumored to operate from a hidden base where they forge a hybrid army to serve, even now.
This is true, but we cannot engage them without knowing where they are. Vorazun, send your most elite Dark Templar to scour the sector. For now, Karax, your focus must remain with the Keystone. The survival of our people depends on our actions in the days to come. It falls to the Firstborn to stop the coming oblivion. The Xel'Naga are dead. There is no salvation within Ulnar. And yet, we indeed found hope. If we are to fight, we must raise an army. Phoenix and I believe that we can awaken the ancient purifiers and call upon their power. They may have been a forbidden weapon, but I have seen their potential in Phoenix and know that this time, they will not fail us. Siding with Alarak is indeed a risk. Tassadar, old friend, what would you do? Zeratul, would you have me take such a chance? The answer matters little.
No destroyers.
If this alliance can weaken Amon's armies, then it is a chance that must be taken.
I'll do it.
It is an armada.
Behold the Death Fleet under Amon's command, poised on laying waste to all life in the sector.
Then we had best act swiftly.
Rak'Shir. Usurpation by ritual combat cannot be rushed. Its rites demand careful preparations if they are to be accepted.
We are in orbit above a hostile world with an imposing fleet, and you speak of preparation?
I intend to depose Malash, the ruler of an entire people, and bring them under my thrall. You will aid me, and in return, I will remove the Tal'Darim from this conflict. That was our bargain. To do this, the ritual must be carried out as tradition demands.
This bargain grows less appealing by the moment. I wish to know more about this Rak'Shir, your ritual combat.
To understand Rak'Shir, you must first understand the sacred chain of ascension that ultimately links to Amon. Each of us is shackled to his will, and to the will of he who is in the link above. And yet, there is a way to ascend. By blade and blood, any Tal'Darim can usurp the position of the one above his station. It is through this ritual that Amon's ascendants are assured to be the most capable to carry out his will.
Then Malash is the most powerful of your people?
He is considered so, but he has yet to face me.
I'm going bathroom.
Indecision is weakness. Do not examine. Act.
These...
I have heard these stories. I've been analyzing the Tal'Darim's war machines. Their technology is cloned from Kalai designs. Aside from the construction materials, there is little deviation. How is this feat possible?
There have always been legends of vessels that set out into the cosmos and never returned. Of attack forces gone missing.
I have heard these stories. Whispers of angry spirits of our past that strike when you are most vulnerable. Imagine if all this time we have been fighting an unknown war against the Tal'Darim.
It would explain a great deal.
How sad. They are thieves, never knowing the joys of their own invention. How despicable.
Hierarch, my scouts are tracking the movements of the Golden Armada. Many of the Tal'Darim still hate us.
Avengers, Vanguard.
There are things I understand about the Tal'Darim. Their zeal, their desire to appease their god. What I cannot understand is why Amon would cast aside his loyal allies so easily. Why he would betray their sacred trust and treat them as fodder.
I have felt his grand ambitions, Artanis. The dark truth is, Amon wishes no allies, aside from his hybrid. He believes he's ending a cycle of violence, but he only brings about an eternity of abomination.
Okay. Hello?
In order to invoke the challenge of Rakshir, preparations must be completed, as the decrees of old describe.
Okay.
Ready your warriors. Malash will surely attempt to interfere. These are Malash's guardians. I need you to eliminate them before I proceed.
If it must be done. Wait, what is that strange fog?
Terrazine. It flows in cycles from the chasms of Slain, bringing us closer to the void. Amon's forces will be able to manifest until the flow subsides. They do not possess their full power here, yet they will strike at your base ruthlessly.
I thought you promised an assured victory, Alarak.
You enjoy a challenge, do you not?
Very well. My forces will pursue the Guardians while it is clear. When the Terrazine flows, we must endure the onslaught. The Terrazine will rise shortly, my warriors. Be vigilant.
Void rays can now be warped in at our Stargate. They are ideal for intercepting foes in the battle ahead.
Well done, Phasesmith. We will make good use of them. You have not been...
The veil between this world and the void is lifting. Amon's forces will arrive soon.
much.
Zakraku Abari.
We move unseen. For the reckoning. Very wise. You require my... The Guardians stand watch over the shrine. Kill them slowly and painfully.
My people will fight with honor, even when we are fighting for you. But first, we must establish our defenses.
You have not enough minerals.
State that.
You have not enough minerals.
Hierarch, I was able to scan the Tal'Darim motherships in this region. They are carrying shipments of solarite. I don't think Alarak would mind if we liberated them.
Very well. I am the voice of the Eclipse.
You have not enough minerals.
Intriguing.
The fog gathers, Artanis. Make your preparations if you're so inclined.
You have not enough minerals.
Just get orgasm, I guess.
You have not enough minerals.
Wait, I don't have a cyber core. Are you kidding me?
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. Our pylon is under attack.
Let's just restart. We'll try it again. We'll go Mass Void Ray, I guess.
These are Malash's guardians.
The Terrazine will rise shortly, my warriors. Be vigilant.
Void rays can now be warped in at our Stargate. They are ideal for intercepting foes in the battle ahead.
Well done, Phase Smith. We will make good use of them.
Enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
The veil between this world and the void is lifting. Amon's forces will arrive soon.
You have not enough minerals.
For the reckoning.
The enemy.
Very well. Very wise.
You have not enough minerals.
Jesus Christ, I don't know how you're supposed to do this mission.
The Terrazine will rise shortly, my warriors. Be vigilant.
Void rays can now be warped in at our Stargate. They are ideal for intercepting foes in the battle ahead.
Well done, Phase Smith. We will make good use of them.
Wait, so you don't need to make it fly like that?
Minerals. You have not enough minerals.
You can just make it straight out of the gate. Alright, let's get a Temple Archives.
The veil between this world and the void is lifting.
Oh wait, no.
Amon's forces will arrive soon.
You have not enough minerals. Base is under attack.
Is the void. You require my skill.
You have not enough minerals.
Intriguing. It shall be as you say. I am the voice of the eclipse.
The Guardians stand watch over the shrines. Kill them slowly and
For
painfully.
now, let's get game.
My people will fight with honor, even when we are fighting for you. But first, we must establish our defenses.
You require my skills.
You have not enough minerals.
I am the voice of the Eclipse. Veraku. State thy
Hierarch, I was able to scan the Tal'Darim motherships in this region. They are carrying shipments of solarite. I don't think Alarak would mind if we liberated them.
Prismatic.
We meet the enemy in
It is the holy world. Very well. I swear.
You have not enough minerals.
We are one with the shadows.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
We move unseen. I am the heart of darkness. Very wise.
The fog gathers, Artanis. Make your preparations if you're so inclined. Have you come to bear witness to the end?
This shall not be our end, but a new beginning.
Upgrade complete.
Cassard de Templar.
Is complete.
You must construct additional pylons.
Cassard.
What? Hi, bird.
You have not enough.
As ever, Isaac.
Cassard de Templar.
Our foe strikes. The Tarazine fumes are gone. Continue your hunt, Artanis.
Upgrade complete. You have not enough minerals.
The strength
strength of the Chosen.
You have not enough
Tal'Darim ships are heading towards our nexus, Hierarch.
Bring them down!
base is under attack. You have not enough minerals.
Kassad.
Our pylon is under attack.
Tal'Darim mothership. Excellent. Only one remains.
We are focused one.
You must construct additional pylons.
Greater than we believed, Firstborn. Another Guardian has fallen. What a thrilling sight.
If it is so thrilling, why not join us?
Well, I must save my strength to face Malash, of course. Oh, do you sense it? Tarazil. A shame you'll have no time to enjoy it with Amon's forces coming after you.
Our power shall serve. For Artanis. Kassad data.
This warrior of
Require more Vespines. You must construct additional pylons.
awakens.
You must construct. Base is under attack. You have not enough minerals. You must construct additional pylons.
Frost is fading. What better time is there to slay my enemies?
You should have everything now, Face Smith.
Thank you, Hierarch. I shudder to think of what they were planning to do with it.
Do not fear death. Fear Amon.
Enemy ships have set a course for our nexus.
Glorious deaths. You do well to promote my cause, Artanis.
I only hope that is true.
You go to your death, Alarak. The Dark God will destroy you. I have heard enough of his lies.
Your ritual is complete. What now?
Well, they were not part of the ritual, but these traitors would have aided Malash in it, and I wish to see them die. Now the time has come. High Lord, hear me. I invoke the right of Rakshir. Fight me according to our laws, or die a coward.
We meet in combat at daybreak. You shall have your challenge.
Damn, why is the reinforcements during the fog so strong? Jeez. No, I'm supposed to not die to that.
I am going to make this clear. The Templar are not a weapon you can wield as you wish. We are not here to slay your enemies under false pretenses. Deceive me again, and this alliance of ours comes to an end.
Slaying Malash's guardians fulfilled more than one purpose. Once the High Lord lies dead at my feet, none will challenge my rule. After all these years, my victory is nearly at hand. I feel his concern, Artanis. He knows that I'm coming for him.
Malash?
No. Amon. Through the breath of creation, I peer beyond the veil. Oh, yes, I feel his rage washing over me. He knows I no longer fear him. He knows that the Tal'Darim have no collar for him to control. I will turn the Chosen against him.
Do not assume you are already victorious, Alarak. Do not let the Terrazine cloud your judgment. You have a battle to win first.
The battle is already won. In my mind's eye, I have delivered the killing blow in 1,000 ways.
From my experience, overconfidence is your opponent's greatest ally. Do not let yours aid Malash.
Spoken as one who welcomes defeat.
A new faction has joined our forces in the...
That's what I'm talking about.
Karax, the Keystone, it's...
reacting. To void energies upon the planet's surface, most likely. I've seen this before on Ulnar. This Terrazine must be directly linked to the void.
The Tal'Darim call it the breath of creation. They believe imbibing it allows them to speak directly to Amon.
A far-fetched claim, yet I cannot deny its plausibility. The substance's properties appear to be foreign to our universe.
Perhaps this is why it is so holy to them. They seek out planets rich in terrazine and turn them into temples to their god.
Our coming here may be a blessing to us. If the Keystone reacts to terrazine like it does with void energy, I may be able to use it to stress the artifact, determine its limits.
Perhaps fate has not abandoned us completely. We must have faith.
I prefer results, Hierarch. Amon is powerful in measures that eclipse even the Queen of Blades. There is no room for uncertainty.
May Rashagal light.
The assault ships are now ready for your inspection.
Energizers are so good though.
Paradakral. Destruction is at hand.
They destroy.
This chain of ascension is a despicable practice.
It is how the Kalai once thought of the Nerazim's Shadow Walk.
There is no comparison. Our society was not founded upon...
Their culture is one unyielding hierarchy, servant to master, a constant reinforcement of their bondage to Amon. But they have been lied to, Matriarch.
And how could this change if it is all they have ever known?
Our people once only knew hatred of one another, suspicion.
Yes.
We viewed your practices as barbaric, and you viewed ours as cruel. It is the same with the Tal'Darim. With the destruction of Amon and the revelation of his betrayal, I expect their entire society to seek out who they truly are and what they wish to be.
Amon does not care.
Malash has proven himself to be a dangerous leader.
Indeed. That's why my victory shall be the sweetest of ecstasy.
Has he defeated many in this rite?
Countless. He ascended the chain with brutal wrath, plowing through all who opposed him. It's as if he were blessed by the Dark God. They called him the Blade of Amon.
And still he was challenged?
It is our way. He defeated each with lingering cruelty. Malash revels in bringing his challengers to the edge of death and tormenting them for a time after.
That does not comfort me, Alarak.
Comfort is a myth, given to younglings until they are ready for the trials and pain that is true existence. Leave me. It is time to make preparations. The darkness within calls for the blood of Malash. Now is the hour of my ascendance. Let Rak'Shir commence!
The rite of Rak'Shir has begun. From this moment, only Alarak and Malash are allowed to engage each other in combat directly. One must overpower the other and reach the pit of sacrifice. There, the victor will stand as the new leader of the Tal'Darim, and the loser's life will be forfeit.
They appear quite evenly matched.
This is true. However, from what I have learned, Rak'Shir allows the champion's supplicants to support them psionically. Our warriors will be able to aid Alarak, but likewise, the Tal'Darim can assist Malash.
I will ready our forces. Malash will fight ruthlessly to hold on to his power. We must be prepared to do the same.
The Tal'Darim will send warriors to aid Malash shortly. We should ensure Alarak has sufficient reinforcements.
Malash is drawing power from the Tal'Darim. Alarak will need the support of our warriors.
I am the voice of the Eclipse.
Yes, your psionic power courses through me. Move forward, slaves. Kill all who aid Malash.
think I need to not move in so early.
The Tal'Darim will send warriors to aid Malash shortly. We should ensure Alarak has sufficient reinforcements.
Malash is drawing power from the Tal'Darim. Alarak will need the support of our warriors.
For the reckoning.
You have not enough minerals.
State thy bidding.
You have not enough minerals.
I am the heart of darkness.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not.
My vengeance will not be delayed. Send me your warriors. Yes, your psionic power courses through me. Move forward, slaves. Kill all who aid Malash.
You would do well to remember that I command these warriors, Alarak, not you.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Hierarch, I don't understand how this is possible, but my scanners are detecting high solarite concentrations in the native beasts here.
We ought to pursue them. However, I think it best if we don't inform Alarak of this little diversion.
Understood, Hierarch.
A Tal'Darim attack force is inbound on our nexus point.
Brothers, attack the Firstborn directly.
Let our enemy. We are one with the shadow.
You have not enough minerals.
I am sensing hybrid. They come to aid Malash.
Amon's harbingers, join our struggle. Fight well, warriors, and you will also ascend into hybrid. Oh, you lie with such conviction. It is almost admirable.
Shall be as you say. We are one. You require my skills.
You require more Vespene gas.
Cassard de Templar. The darkness will be vengeance once more.
Not enough minerals.
Cassard de Templar. My vengeance will not be delayed. Send me your warriors.
Well done, warriors. The first beast has been slain.
Darkness. Vengeance for ire.
I sense more hybrid approaching. Be ready.
Require more. Not enough minerals.
Vengeance. This warrior awakens.
You require more Vespene gas. Not enough minerals.
Double robo.
Vengeance from this warrior awakens.
I serve for now.
This warrior awakens.
Warriors, the Tal'Darim are moving against us from the upper pathway. Prepare our defenses.
Tal'Darim, slaughter the firstborn, and your ascension will be assured. Continue.
hybrid dominator has appeared. It is on its way to Malash.
You have not enough minerals.
For the reckoning. Very wise. For the reckoning.
You require more
Cassad, this warrior awakens.
Challengers have engaged the enemy.
Bring your forces to me, Arcanus. I need their power.
Locking on to the beast's coordinates. Warping it aboard.
Unity through purpose.
A hybrid behemoth. Be wary, Artanis.
Our confrontation draws to a close, Malash. Soon everyone will know the depth of your treachery.
Cold is the void.
This warrior awakens. Send me your warriors. Now is not the time for prudence.
You require more Vespene gas.
I am here in the shadows.
Now I have all of them. My preliminary scans indicate that the solarite deposits are a byproduct of the beast's unusual digestive system.
Are you saying that they're... Wait. Never mind. I do not wish to know.
I cannot hold forever, Arcanus. I must have more power.
power are on their way to Malash.
Austin has already won. You will lead our people to their doom. You are right about one thing, Malash. I will lead them. Tal'Darim, by the right of Rak'Shir, I am your High Lord. Listen and obey. Malash promised you lies. There is no ascension. The Tal'Darim will never be uplifted and become hybrid. Amon betrayed us, and for this, he must die.
Alarak.
The Tal'Darim have yielded to my authority, and the Death Fleet is now under my command. I will use them both to avenge Amon's betrayal.
Do your people believe in this cause, as you do?
What they believe is of little consequence. What matters is that they obey.
You choose to rule differently than I, Alarak. Despite this, we may not only end the violence between our kind, but forge a powerful alliance.
Can we now? My people are vastly different than yours, Hierarch.
We both desire vengeance, and we are both Protoss. Is that not enough?
Very well. Submit to my absolute authority, and we may indeed unite our forces.
Do not test me, Tal'Darim. Amon is a mighty foe. Your people cannot hope to stand alone against him. You will side with me, and together we will send him back to the Abyss.
So you do understand my culture after all. Let us say that for now, we have struck another bargain.
Hierarch, I have powered up a new ship's...
Mass recall for now. Reconstruction beam is insane.
Can we trust Amon? Even these results...
Do not think what has happened here will spare Alarak from my watchful eye.
I did not expect it to.
If he dares to betray us or takes any action against you, I promise his blood will coat these corridors.
Good. That is what I am counting on.
Alarak has brought his ascendants into our fold. They are fierce, but strong.
Vengeance for the betrayed.
Cassar de Templari.
Amon's presence within the Kala grows stronger. He is becoming hard to resist.
You risk much for this, Rohana.
He believes all suffering, all conflict, results from the Xel'Naga's infinite cycle. That it must end.
Yes, he has made this clear.
But you see only the surface. Underneath, a silent hatred roils within him. A prideful resentment that would see all worlds burn. The hybrid are the true face of Amon. He wishes not only for the Xel'Naga's creations to be set aside, but for them to suffer.
Artanis, you should know my fear of the Tal'Darim is not of the now, but what becomes of them if Amon is defeated.
You fear they will never integrate with our society.
They share our blood, but they are not like us. You know in your heart that may never change.
It is true. A great battle may loom on the horizon ahead of us, but it's a risk we must take.
It is a great risk.
The dawn of a unified Protoss requires much. Like the threads of a cloth, we must come together and be stronger because of it.
To think what we've become with their culture influencing us, changing us.
Yes, we will be changed. And perhaps that is what you fear more than battle. The path ahead is uncharted, Matriarch. Have the Tal'Darim accepted the truth of Amon's betrayal?
Some have. Others dare not question my commands.
None wish to declare Rak'Shir upon you.
Let them. No one can stand in the way of my vengeance. This grows tiring. We have done what we came to do. Set course for Aiur, and let us bring this war to Amon.
Do not dare give me orders, Alarak. We will return to Aiur only when I believe the time is right.
Let's hope that time comes soon.
The Tal'Darim and Alarak have joined our fight, but we cannot strike against Aiur until Amon's armies have been brought low. Mobius Corps is overseeing Amon's hybrid production lab. I will not let this continue. We will go to Revanskar and destroy the station before Amon can create more of these abominations. Phoenix and I believe that we can awaken the ancient purifiers and call upon their power. They may have been a forbidden weapon, but I have seen their potential in Phoenix and know that this time they will not fail us.
I know carriers are OP, but we'll just get Colossi first. We'll do it in.
I have made a decision many of you will not agree with. During my time with Phoenix, I have seen that the Purifier program, under the right guidance, may be reborn.
History has shown the Purifiers cannot be controlled, Artanis.
They do not have to be. These personalities, like I, will have free will.
We do not have enough Purifier matrices to create more like Phoenix.
You cannot possibly be considering what I think you are.
The original Purifiers are housed in orbit above the forest world of Endion, sealed within their warship, Cybros. I have seen through Phoenix that these warriors may be valuable to us. Perhaps the Conclave misunderstood them, treating them as simple robots and not proud Templar. It tried to control them.
And they rebelled, attacking their creators.
Would you not rebel against a slave master?
I have heard your counsel, and I have chosen to go to Endion. We leave at once!
The Purifier stasis grid is still intact. We'll have to destabilize it from the generator below. I'm detecting a massive Zerg infestation on the surface. They can't be Kerrigans.
Amon's brood. This will not be easy.
Let's see. Take a break.